It's 3 o'clock in the morning. For tonight, the airport of Delhi has to do as a hotel. Surprisingly, we get a good and undisturbed night's sleep. It will be difficult to get back on the bicycles after 3 months of settled life in Iran. It's not gonna be a Sunday stroll from the airport to the city. Delhi, a city intense in every sense. A challenge for nose and eyes and parents who want to guide their daughters through the chaos. Stumbling over dogs, avoiding rickshaws and motorbikes. The city is packed, busy, loud and smelly. Instead of flowers, there's rubbish along the roads and on the roundabouts. Where to go with all that plastic? It's feeding the holy cows, which unfortunately get very sick. Nobody can relieve them from their suffering. With many questions about this place far from home, we come back to our temporary home, the apartment of Jessim and Mandira. As warm shower hosts, they welcome cyclists in their house. They help us to see clearer through the fog of all these new sensations. Contradictions and divisions in Indian society are omnipresent. It will be a long way for us to a better understanding of the concept of purity and impurity and the caste system. We are impressed about how Jessim and Mandira help the less privileged with concrete actions. After a week in this haven of peace, it's time to hit the road again. As parents of 2 girls themselves, Jessim and Mandira have the great idea to take Alun and Asmina in the car and to guide us out of the city. The traffic is infernal. Our eyes are burning. Our noses are aching from all the pollution and the dust. There is no escape, either moving on or turning back. Full concentration and attention make time pass faster, and before we know, we have reached the next city. There is so much to see. Overwhelmed by the unexpected, we enjoy it more than we had expected. In the densely populated state of Uttar Pradesh, camping is not an option. In a moment of despair, somebody informs us that it is possible to sleep in the Gurudwara, the Sikh temple of the village. A door opens, a majestic temple appears, and we feel like in a fairy tale. The welcome is warm, the young members of the community are curious and great ambassadors of their religion and way of life. By opening the door to everybody in need, the Sikhs daily practice humanity with concrete actions. We are invited to the evening prayer, and while eating a delicious meal on the bed of the leader, we feel privileged to get such a close look into their community, and even a glimpse of the long hair hiding under the turban. After a comfortable and peaceful ride through the forest, we plough our way through an Indian city. Colors and smell blended together, different cultures and religions mixing. Hindus, Muslims, Buddhists, Sikhs and Christians wander down the road. But the apparent harmony is only hiding deep divisions, divisions that the Indian Nationalist Party BJP is reinforcing in the hope of winning the upcoming elections. A holy cow wandering down the road and being fed fresh chapatis could end up on the display of a butcher in the next neighborhood. The daily routine of a cycling family: getting up early, cycling 50 kilometers, searching for something to eat. Weeks have passed and our digestion is still working fine. But let's cross our fingers and never look behind the curtains of a restaurant where rats and cockroaches run about and the dishes are washed with the water from the well. Nevertheless, we enjoy the Indian cuisine and savor a sweet lassi which helps us to extinguish the chili fire burning on our lips. Shortly before the border to Nepal, we arrive in a region where the majority of the population are Sikhs. The second largest Sikh temple in the world has been built here in Anakmata. Again, they open the door and we enjoy their great hospitality. It's our duty, they say. Up to 1,000 people are fed here every day. A few hundred chapatis are rolled morning and evening, and everybody, poor, rich, homeless, traveler, can sit down and get a plate filled with rice and dal. Traveling with children might seem difficult, but it is the opposite. The girls are the passports to people's heart. Exchanging the known for the unknown might seem crazy, but staying in the known can also make us lazy.